This week, we're looking for walleye at the bay's edge out of Port Clinton, Ohio.
No, it's a big one.
We'll be riding along with Captain Mark Cahlik of Mark I Charters, and he'll waste no time putting us on the fish.
We haven't been in the water for 10 minutes. We're battling just to get our lines in.
As well as Captain Mark knows these waters, he also knows the baits these Lake Erie walleye can't resist.
This right here is what the Deadeyes have been catching all year.
So climb aboard for some big water walleye action on this edition of Fisherman's Digest.
Hey, good morning everybody. John Bergsma here, Fisherman's Digest. Aboard the Mark I, we're here with Captain Mark Cahlik again. We haven't been in the water for 10 minutes and we've already got one hooked up. We're battling just to get our lines in. Out here out of Port Clinton, Ohio. Join us today for an awesome episode here on Fisherman's Digest with the folks from Bay's Edge and Mark I Charters. And of course, Deadeye minnows. Oh yeah. Good sized fish. Wow. Nice fish, first fish of the day right there, boys. It'll show you that fish. No point in me grabbing it. Look at that. That fish T-boned it big time. All 3 hooks. So what we got going here is Captain Mark has got a bead on these fish, and we're just pushing a little bit north of just the island structure here, kind of running the US side of the Canadian line, just pushing around, trying to get away from the boats. Brett will show you right behind me. As you can see, we're not battling boats. Mark's like to get those lines spread wide, get a good spread of baits out, then let the lures talk to you. So we're gonna get some more baits in the water. We're not even half set up and we'll be right back. Yeah. You know what that there is, Chris? It's a walleye sandwich.
John thinks the big one just the sandwich.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to work, isn't it? That's a Deadeye right there. That's a Deadeye fillet. So anyway, just made another turn here and we figured out something. And it's not really traditional. It's tough for you guys at home to see the water. But these fish are holding in a real specific color of water. And the minute we get to it, we mark fish like crazy and we get hits. And so we've got another one hooked up. So we're gonna hope that we get this one in, and he's bringing it in gingerly. This one was at a Deadeye 110 back. I said that Chris caught the last fish on pink lemonade, so we switched it, put one on each side, and that color caught another one. So that's the Deadeye pink lemonade right there that Maurice will show you. Nice fish, Chris. Those are perfect eaters, guys, you know. Those are exactly what most customers want to take home with them.
Not too small, they're nice fighters.
Yeah.
And good eaters.
Really good eaters. If you're looking to book a charter, you're looking for a box of those with just a few big ones for fun. Number 3, kind of a weird day because it's just Chris and I today out on the film, and Chris won the Fall Brawl Deadeye Challenge, which means the biggest fish caught on a Deadeye during the Fall Brawl. Be aware of color because we just threw that second pink lemonade on and boom, another bite. If we stay a little bit slow, we might throw another pink lemonade on each side, because sometimes when you get in certain colors of water, some colors will show up way better, right?
Might be a white-based thing, might just be, you know, a pink thing. You never know, really.
But white and pink is awful good. I'm a firm believer in white and pink on Lake Erie, so stay tuned for more walleye here from the Mark I.
It happens every time.
I know, no, that's what I think. You're in this clean water and they can see so far up.
They're shooting up.
So what we got is we had one of our shallow baits go, and again, it might be tough at you at home to see, but we got into some cleaner water here. And what happens is the fish's up visibility goes way up, and so you don't have to have the bait so close to them. And so the high bait went, of course, and we just set 2 more deep baits, but it's okay. We'll get into some dirtier water up ahead, but the waves were giving us trouble out in the wide open, so we got in around the island structure. And as Brett will show you, the island structure breaks that, even though they're still, those islands, that island's probably a mile away and the other ones are probably 2 miles away. They break up the waves as they roll with the wind, and so this gives us a little bit more boat control. And you know, plus we're cooking lunch right now. That's one of the other things that they do in the Mark I is cook you a nice lunch. I'll show you just a quick glimpse. We're doing burgers on the grill, pretzel buns, chips, lemonade. Can't beat it in the middle of a dray. Oh yeah. Just a nice, another nice eating size fish.
Barely hooked.
Barely hooked is right. Yeah, that's a nice eater there for Lake Erie. Beautiful.
That was
20.
a good net job from the bait.
Yeah, and the
too,
bait's
just to let
already.
everybody know that.
Bait's already out. That'll just go to show you the way that fish was hooked. Back hook, and they're just still nipping. They're not really full-blown committing, but as you can see, that's nice quality eating fish. Boy, those would be big fish on an inland lake, but here on Lake Erie, they're just a good solid eater.
Oh no, it's off. It's off. Yeah, it's off.
I whacked it and it pulled back. So again, this is so cool because we are in cleaner water, and Captain Maurice and Mark's on the wheel. Captain Maurice just said to me, let's bring a couple up. You know, we were both thinking the same thing. You're seeing these 16-foot fish, and we're in some really nice clean water, and we're seeing them random 16-foot marks. And a random 16-foot mark isn't going to strike a bait that's below it. And you got to remember that, guys, when you're reading your graph. If you're marking fish at 15, 16, whatever, you got to have a bait up in this cleaner water, especially 12, 13 down, a couple feet above their head, to give them a chance. Wow, this fish is actually fighting. Get some B-roll. Show them the burgers, Maurice. Maurice has almost got lunch ready for us. Yeah. All right.
That's good.
Yep. We know what we'll do once we get this rod reset. So this one was what? This is probably an 80.
Yeah, like 75, 80.
Yeah. So we're definitely isolating the fact that we want to have a shallow side. That's the other thing we just talked about. We've got a side where we're basically 90 to 110 on the right side of the boat. And on this side, we're 70 to 90. Now, we just put a couple at 60 and 50 just to be sure that we aren't missing high fish. And but this 75, 80 foot one is what went. So I'm barely moving this fish. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. This right here is what the Deadeyes have been catching all year. Really dandy looking walleye from Lake Erie. Oh yeah.
Look at which one it's
Yeah, look at which one it's on. Hell, we just put that one on.
Yes.
Just put it on. That is a very nice Lake Erie walleye. And we just, well, Maurice boxes that and Brett shows you our box. We're starting to get that to be respectable now. This bait is new and it's got the little glitter on the tail. And I'm telling you what, I think it matters. Guys who've been using these have been really catching fish. Now, of course, red and white is always a great color, but boy, that glitter gives it just a little different flavor. Awesome baits by Deadeye. Woo! Yeah.
Burgers are ready.
Looks like a blue. Chrome and blue. That's a nice, we've gotten a couple fish on that one too. Nice fish. Them are better eaters, I'll tell you. Those are nice fish. Captain Maurice will show you how that fish bit. That's called the T-bone, right, Maurice?
Oh yeah.
When they go sideways, right across it, that means that fish literally came in and hit it, right, Maurice? Just the way you're seeing it. He crushed that bait. Getting to have, again, out here in this deeper water, it's not about numbers, it's about quality. We were looking for 12 really nice fish today. So we got 7, we got 5 more, and then Chris and I will have a limit. But again, with these Deadeye minnows, you're running a spread, okay? You're running, you know, we're running them from 110 all the way up to about 70. And Captain Mark has been catching his fish in that 70 to 90 primarily. But today, it looks like, I thought I heard a rod creak. Today it looks like some of the deeper rods, the 110s, 105s, 100s are catching the fish. And it could be that we're just in that cleaner water. Now, if you're looking about where you can get Deadeye minnows, the best spot, of course, to get them is at Bay's Edge. That's the main tackle shop right there at Bay's Edge Condominiums. Bay's Edge Bait and Tackle. They've got any Deadeye manufactured they have available on their website. You can order. You can just put your order in. There's also a Shopify store there. What do you think? Well, I think we should just go.
Well, we took one off that side at 80, right?
Yeah, but we've got the 50, 60, 70. We could drop those back down to 90.
Yeah. Try a little.
Yeah, drop the 80s and then do a 90, you know. Because it seems like the fish are deeper. I love it out here. I mean, not a boat in sight. Yeah, the fishing isn't fast and furious like we said earlier. We're really looking for better fish. But the advantage you also have when you're doing this is you're not fighting boats. You know, it's relaxing. We cooked ourselves some burgers. Yeah, nice fish. Finally, a gold one produces. I think that we've stayed with that gold for the whole day, and Maurice will show you that gold glitter. That's one of the new that we're doing there at the Deadeyes, is really getting glitter on them. But so as you can see, we're taking proven colors of gold with dots and just really glitter it, just covering it with glitter. It seems to have a really good flash. Now it popped.
Oh yeah.
That's going back and forth. 110, 100, 110, 100. Oh, 70. It's crazy. That's why you have to have them both out there. I've seen a lot of people talk about, oh, you know, put them all at that depth. Nope, you can't do that. You've got to have a couple of different zones that you're working, because you just don't know. From each pack of fish that you cruise through, you're not really sure where that fish is going to end up. So you just have to stay patient. 60 feet, boys. She's pulling. It's crazy. I mean, you can see. I mean, if Brett swaths the water, you can just see when we go to net this fish how perfectly green this water is. This is the perfect color water for fishing later in the year. This is what you're looking for. Early, we'd almost call this too clean, right, Maurice? But it's only been too clear as far as just being super busy is concerned. As far as bigger fish is concerned, this is where they've been. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one. That black, I'll tell you what, guys, black is a great color, similar to white. That really shows up well with that spot of on the tail and that orange belly. Starting to get a box. Brett will show you this box. It's pretty impressive out there.
Here's our RH1 adjustable rod holder. This is one of our most versatile rod holders for the money. All machined aluminum knuckles right here. There is a hub in the middle of this, so one of the most important things that everybody kind of struggles with on here is getting this rod holder to adjust, but it has a lot of positions and it's very easy to work with once you grasp it. So you actually have to pull out at the very bottom of this rod holder to get the adjustability out of it, and if you pull out to the side nice and easy, you will get all the adjustment you want. It works just perfect, and that adjusts up and down that way. It will come all the way back inside the boat, so if you had to have a rod holder to worry about putting a cover on, it really helps in that aspect. And we have all of our teeth machined in the bottom, so we can rotate this around 360 degrees. I can fish off the back of the boat on here and run a bottom bouncer if I wanted to. I can fish it straight off the side of this boat, and I could run a dipsy diver out of here. That's how strong this setup is. So very, very versatile for the money on it and the strength. The RH1 rod holder. Check us out, traxtech.com.
So anyway, guys, we're working on number 10. This one I have a feeling is a pretty good one. So I handed it to the expert. Oh yeah.
The old pink lemonade again.
Yeah,
Pink lemonade. Looked like he T-boned it hard. Both hooks in the top. Okay.
They're letting the captain out of the cabin out there, so I'm gonna reel in one. But listen, Captain Mark Cahlik here, and I just want to touch on one thing, is we're always working on innovation, okay? And I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of great people around me, and today a lot of the fish were caught on Tommy Harris's paint jobs, okay? And Tommy is very special icon in the business. He's been doing it for, God, 60, 70 years. What a great man. So I just wanted to say something today about that. And if I could, guys, pass me one of them baits there, would you? These new glitters are gonna be the real deal. Some of them are available right now. There's more coming. And this has made a difference in off-colored water, without a doubt.
Anywhere you want, Maurice. He hammered a pink lemonade, I think. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. We got a good one, Mark.
There's your 27 incher.
Yeah, yeah. That's the pink lemonade. Give that a Captain Maurice smile.
I like it.
I love it. I want some more of it. Oh yeah, that's a box right there. That is a beautiful box of fish. If you're thinking of coming out here to book a trip, just call the folks over at Bay's Edge, Mark 1 Charters, Captain Mark Cahlik. The Bay's Edge Bait and Tackle is your home for the Deadeye crankbait, and you can order those online or you can call the store and Shannon will take your order there. They also have the condominiums, which are the best accommodations anywhere in Port Clinton. A whole bunch of condominiums surrounding a beautiful small lake that's filled with hybrid stripers. The deck's butt right up to the water. Plenty of room for 6-8 guys in a cabin. And you know, it is just a great place to hole up for 3 or 4 days. Whether you go out fishing in your own boat, which they encourage, and there's plenty of boat parking there at Bay's Edge, or you can go out with the charter service. Whatever works for you, check them out online. It's Bay's Edge Condominiums or Bay's Edge Bait and Tackle. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today on Fisherman's Digest on the Mark 1 out of Bay's Edge Condominiums here in Port Clinton, Ohio. Thanks to my friend Mark Cahlik for always having us on board. Great trip, great fishing. Chris, he won the category Biggest Fish on a Deadeye on last year's Fall Brawl. Part of that prize is you get to come fishing with us in the spring.
You got it.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week on Fisherman's Digest.